Target Trading Academy.
Good afternoon, everybody. Preston Vogl here with today's Micros Market Recap. It is Monday, September 12th, just at the New York close here. Let's get right into it with micro oil. Oil opened well above its close from Friday, had a little bit of a back and forth, and then had some selling. They found some support at that HVA level and then bounced right off of it and made some new highs, and they just couldn't sustain that momentum and just got driven back down. And you can see that they just kept coming back to this edge. And by way of saying, this edge was given to our students the night before their next day's trading activity. So these were available to them Sunday afternoon for today's Monday session. So they could trade Sunday evening, Monday morning, or during the pit Monday today. Now, oil did close up there, so it opened well above its close from yesterday, or I should say Friday. So it goes without saying that they closed gap up. Similar story in the NASDAQ, although we had initial selling right at the opening of, not NASDAQ, but gold. Had some retracement back towards that edge, and that edge still held, and they got stuffed. Look at a monster entry there. That buying area of support was sustained, and they drove it back up, overtaking the prior highs of the opening to be short-lived and brought back down. So needless to say, they never did make it back down to that close from Friday, although they does look like they attempted to for the most part. But hey, they're closing net positive for the day, even though most of it was on the downside. As far as the ES goes here, it also opened gap up. I'm trying to scroll back as far as I can in one picture just to give you an idea of what went on. We had some initial buying, and then they reached that peak, and sellers came in, and they nailed this HVA edge and did not come back towards it. They got close. Believe me, they got close, but they did not make it back below or to that level. And this 4104.25 area just held like a beast. And then they came and had a short potential there. It took a while to develop. For the most part, today was pretty choppy. They just couldn't break out any higher and couldn't come back and make any new lows. So they opened gap up from its close from yesterday, and we are finishing well above that level as well. So another day where we just gapped and go just like we did the other day and Friday. NASDAQ, similar story. Let me just bunch this up as far as it wants to go. Just scroll this back. A lot more action in the micro NASDAQ than you would think. But we had that initial buying, and then we had some selling. And again, they did not really want to come back to it. They got close. They got close, that's for sure. But they just drove it up, and they had issues at this level and just got stuffed right in their faces for it to come back down. And they attempted to make new lows, but just couldn't quite cut it. So with that being said, we opened gap up, couldn't make it back to that close from yesterday, so we are finishing positive for the day as well in the NASDAQ. Quite a handful of entries available at these edges. Again, these levels are given out the night before the next day's trading activity, meaning tonight the levels will be posted for our students so that they can put them on their charts tonight so that they can trade this evening, tomorrow morning, or during the pit session tomorrow. Some of them do all three. Some of them just do one or two. Again, though, these levels are given the night before. We don't draw these intraday levels at all, or as intraday levels at all. They are posted and they do not move. So if you are interested in finding out more information how you can get them onto your chart, how we trade with them, learn our methodology, learn to trade futures in general, feel free to reach out to us. We are Target Trading Academy, so you can find our page on Facebook or go to our website at targettrading.co. Again, that's targettrading.co. Get in touch with a representative at either location. They'll gladly be able to show you what we do in our rooms each and every day. And you'll see for yourself why we are the #1 trading education company in the world. We look forward to seeing you there.